Elspeth Storm Slayer. This is one of the cards I've been most excited to try out today in the Tarkir Early Access event. She is a 5 mana, 5 loyalty, legendary planeswalker Elspeth. If one or more tokens will be created under your control, twice that many of those tokens are created instead. I really just want to see this in combination with Aurabrass Forge. I want to be honest. I just want to make a ton of these tokens and beat our opponent over the head with like some 8-1 trample tokens doubled up off the Elspeth. But the rest of her text is really good as well. Her +1 ability is to create a 1/1 white soldier creature token, which is of course doubled. Her 0 ability is really good. It's another win con in this deck. Put a +1 counter on each creature you control. Those creatures gain flying until your next turn. Really cool. Kind of another similar win con to leveling up the Ticker's talent all the way. To give all creature tokens you control +2/+2. You can just 0 and kind of do a miniature version of that plus flying whenever you want. I really like that ability. Then the -3 is also good. Destroy target creature and opponent controls with mana value 3 or greater. So she has built-in removal. She's got plus ability to defend herself and doubles the tokens you make. And the 0 ability is a win con. So I am super sold on this card. I can't wait to try her out, especially in combination with the Forge, but even in just the regular mono white package, she is going to be strong. The only other card that's new here from Tarkir that I want to run is the Quarry Mountain Monastery. We're just kind of throwing it in there. It's a rare land, and it is tapped unless you control a plains or an island. Tap to make red. You can pay 3 and a red and tap it. Exile the top card of your library until the end of your next turn. You will play that card. So kind of like a 4th copy of Fountain Port. Is what it is. We'll give it a go. All right, I'm excited. I am quite excited for this. Been playing a lot of Boros and Mardu. Maybe I will try to stagger out the videos so you get some different colors every day. But so far, this is just what I've been interested in playing. These are the cards I've been most excited about. Pretty fun overall. I want to try some weird Jeskai dragons too. Like in my mind, it's not the most powerful thing you can be doing with them, but I always like Jeskai as a color combination, and obviously Jeskai is one of the tribes of the set, so I should find time and inspiration to make a good Jeskai deck, because I think I'd have a lot of fun with that. We are getting later into the events. There's perhaps a queue time here. Maybe people have gone off to bed, especially those in Europe. It should be well past their bedtime. I don't know. I was not aware there are that many European. I guess Croaky's is probably asleep, and I don't know who else. I think Ash is in like not Norway. What do I think she? I think she's in like Amsterdam or something. No idea. Do not quote me on that. I don't know who else is sitting in Europe. No more that I know of. I think everyone else is American, as far as I know. Lil Kaiju 2, showing up. I hope you're ready for a long, grindy game, because that's what we've signed up for. We have a ton of sweepers on 3, by the way. We have no red, but we will keep this. It's a Fabled Passage. We got 1 split up and 3 lockdowns, because we're not doing a whole lot early. I'm happy to see even a single 2-drop show up. Passage for the Swamp. Orzhov, Voice of Victory. All right. If we want to kill it, we have to do it now. We can probably just wait for the split up sweeper. Their next 3-drop is going to have haste, though. Play like a Delny or something. I think we'll start with Garrett Cake. I don't know if we'll split up yet. The red land is good. I mean, it helps us turn on the Forge, so whatever. It's 4th land, too. Abzan. We could split up here. We don't really care about this token too much. It's fine. Does not matter what we do. Okay, that's fine. So what else comes down? Nothing. Okay. We could slam the Forge and then like base the next turn. Yeah, that's fine with me. Not sure why they're holding up in 3 mana here. Alright, from here on out, we're just defensive. I'm going to block this time. And we'll see if Abzan has a way to kill artifacts. Of all the color combinations, they are the one that would be able to kill artifacts more easily. Alright, this time I will take my block. I did not mean to misclick that last time. Down to 15. If they play a creature, we get Beza here. Kind of keep stalling out. They do nothing again. That's crazy. That is crazy. I think we'll just drop a Beza. Or get a card and also 4 life. Unless they respond here with something. Nope. It's on the stack. This is the chance to cast a spell. They give us the card. Great. Here's 2 damage. This is really weird because they're a creature deck, but they're not doing anything with Immobilize. They could be like aggro into their own Elspeth. Is now my new best guess as to what the heck is going on here. Is it Stormslayer time? Double the tokens? Oh my gosh. It's a toughness deck. Looks like a Day of Judgment turn to me. Or we just chill till they develop further. We could also attack all and then split up. Which isn't that bad either. I don't know how they would block. That's kind of a silly thing to do, but it sets us up to Stormslay if we want. Like if we hit the land next turn. Also, I mean, I guess they want value off of this thing. I think it's an okay split up turn. I mean, we could obviously get lost if we really wanted to save the Beza. They eat it all. That's a lot of damage to take. Okay, let's go ahead and split up all untapped creatures. Untapped. And opponent is down to 10 here. Playing a weird toughness-based fecund green shell turtle deck. Abzan Turtles. Abzan Turtle Tribal. Little Kaiju with the 0/6. 4 mana 0/6. Turtle. Hexproof. I told you it's Turtle Tribal. During your turn, creature control of Hexproof. Each creature control of toughness greater. Science. Yeah, it really is that deck. Okay. I mean, we're putting on a lot of pressure here. We can just get lost this thing, I guess. You got more Hexproof for it? What is going on, man? Swing for 8. Sure. Is a temporary solution to a long-term problem. And I guess we can sack the Carrot Cake on their turn. And Scry, try to hit the land for the Stormslayer. And see if we can get the double forge trigger to happen. I'd love to see that. Another blocker, okay. Bloodletter of Alcazaz. Do they have some new combo I don't know about? It's just another toughness creature, I think. Very cute. It's a land. We take that. 10 trample damage seems like enough to get there. What the heck? They gained flying? Are you kidding me? What the? That's insane. It's not just creature tokens that get flying. Put a +1 counter on each creature you control. This creature gain flying until next turn. That's crazy, dude. Damn. What the heck? This card is ridiculous. Wow. That just, flying on every single creature. Any Beza you have. I mean, the Mistmore stuff has flying, unless it's Artist Ever. That was really good. We'll run it back. Maybe halfway through, if we have any thoughts, we can talk about them. But that was really quite strong. I mean, I'm not sure if Forge is as meta. I don't think the Forge is as meta as just pure mono white, I think. But doubling the 5/1 hasty trample tokens is nothing to be sneezed at. That is a very legit finisher. I guess you can't sequence it. You can move to combat, get the triggers, and then get them flying. But still very powerful. Little Kaiju goes down this time. Just chill here. What comments you guys got today? Can I borrow 3,000 gems? No. This is from the early access event. It's the Heelbeely. Heelbeely showing up. 2 lands. We're on the draw. We have Lockdown. I think it's fine. Hello. A ley line. Oh gosh, I'm already terrified. I don't know what this is, but it's about to be busted, guaranteed. Alright. Each non-land permanent you control is all colors. Lands you control are every basic land type. Maybe it's just mana fixing? Unclear. We need to get that third land pretty desperately here. We're running 25. We could even run 26. I think either could be okay. Rampant into dragons. So we will need some sweepers, I suppose. But, cool. Next land is huge. Forge or Talent? Good Talent next turn. Forge puts on a clock. We do want to hit land. Yeah, if we have to hit land, we should Talent here. So we can level it up next turn, potentially, I guess. As much as I love a turn 3 Forge, it's probably the more mature thing to do. So Elspeth could -3 to kill a giant dragon, which she might have to do. All right, it is a search for 2 basic forests. Cool. Get lost on the enchantment. I feel like they're probably good on colors anyway. They're blue-red. Yeah, I don't think that's worth our time. We didn't hit land, so I think we are going to Talent here. All right, there's a land. And we'll drop the Forge here as well. I guess we could have played the Forge anyway, right? It's been a while since I played this deck. Never one more tokens you control. Enter. Yeah, I guess we could have just played the Forge anyway. Ended up being the play we would have made, but there was no reason to do that. Dragonhawk. Alright, 5th land to hit Elspeth on time would be huge here. But we could also just get lost. Molten Exhale. Okay. Yeah, this guy's got to go. Next land is really nice here. That's pretty insane. It's really insane. Wow. Damn. Goodbye. Destroyed. Double token generation. Draw a card. Yeah. I mean, this card is ridiculous, I think. I think this card is extremely strong. I think if you were a mono white or token player, and you're like doing your B tier thing, I think this is going to really improve the quality of that deck. It doesn't help with mono red per se, right? Like, you have the same old mono red problems. You need to answer them early. But boy, is it strong. Okay, they use the sweeper. That's the first time I've seen the dragon sweeper. It does not help with the Forge, though. And they're kind of out of gas here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could hit a, good to the game. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We can plus and draw. I guess we could play the Innocence first. Just trying to speed things up for him. Whatever. Doesn't really matter what we do. Swing for 6. To 3. It's too much to answer. Sweep the board isn't sufficient. Dragon control enters. Can you deal it to any target? Each opponent. So can't even hit the Elspeth. That one can, though. But it's still too late versus the Forge. Yeah. Oops. All right. Okay. Attack for a bunch. Yeah, the removal spell on that Planeswalker is crazy. That's a real Planeswalker. I feel like we haven't seen a real Planeswalker in a long time. The ability to block, kill a creature, and serve as a win con is really nuts. That's the most powerful Planeswalker we've seen in a long time. I am extremely happy with it. Not sure if you run the 4th copy over Sunfall. It doesn't miss. It's a worst case scenario. It's a removal spell. Like, maybe you do run it over the Sunfall. That card does not miss. We'll try all 4 here. Okay. 2-0 so far. Numbskull, MTG. On the draw with one of our rare 2-drops. Totally happy to keep this. Unless we got a survey land. Hello, friend. Alternative art. You know what? I don't love alternative art lands because it, we'll keep the next land here. Just helps us do the thing. It's hard for me to mentally process. I have to touch it every time. I like just knowing instinctively what it is. Alright, it's looking like a lockdown game. We don't even have to carrot cake here because they'll probably play something else. I think it's kind of a waste. That's a card. That makes our life a little bit worse. You really want to wait one more turn to lock down. But I guess we could Enduring Innocence here and block. That'd be fine too. Because there should be some good... It should be a really good lockdown target versus this deck. They had no 1-drop. They went straight for the 3-drop, but like they could double spell 2 2-drops here into the lockdown, which is where you want to be. And then we have to figure out a way to get back life. We don't have infinite Beza in the deck. All right. Please play another 2-drop. Cool. Can't attack this turn. We take a good chunk of damage here. Drops to 12. This War Leader's Call is an issue. I mean, it's definitely more efficient to Day of Judgment. You have 2 of them anyway, so I think that's fine here. There's no Elspeth Smite in this version. And if you gain life, each opponent loses life, so that's just for Arabella, I guess. Ay, ay, ay. This might kill us before we can do anything. I guess it's Day of Judgment again here. Or we could lock down plus loyalty. Or something. Which should also be fine. Lose the map token value. But we get to draw here, which I think is worth it. We really need some way to life gain. Shouldn't be any hasty creatures. I think we'll do the Virtue of Loyalty. Ooh, the carrot cake. You know, the carrot cake can actually gain its life. Let's get that down, because I think we're going to need kind of every little life gain we can get. Don't need the next land too much. We could sweep in Loyalty, but I don't think that's a big deal. Enduring Innocence, also a source of life gain. 10 to 9, okay. Tap land here. Oh, this is the 4-mana Elspeth. I missed that. Okay. +1 token with lifelink is not bad here at all. I think that's fine, actually. The next Innocence is also good, though. Just block very easily. Then we can sack the carrot cake on their turn and get double draws. Yeah, let's do it like that. Happy to chump block. It's a good... Get lost my lockdown. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Sure. It is a flyer. Just kind of an issue. Do they have a way to gain life, though? Not yet, but we're going to take some damage off this. We can sweep everything. We're still doing okay here. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this done. We have the Day of Judgment already. I mean, this is a fine follow-up. Another land would be marginally better. It's kind of silly to throw that away, but since we have the draw engines, I think we just want the next land here. Not a land? That can kill the War Leader's Call, which is essential. Okay. There's the land. Nice. So we can attack all, and then Day of Judgment, and then get lost the War Leader's Call. Might as well get the lifelink value out of this thing. Wonder if they've raised the past. You never know. But we need to kill... We're happy to kill Delny too. So let's just do it like this. Judgment? And then, yeah, we can all get lost or the Virtue here, I guess. Okay, I think we're happy to just take the draw. Alright, I think we're getting out of this just fine. A Beza would be nice, though. Now what? Just plus the Elspeth every turn, I guess? Maybe start Fountain Porter. I think one of you guys can go. That's a win con. I'll keep that. Make a lifelinker. Draw, draw. I don't think they have any hasty creatures, so I think we can slam the Forge here. It's a little greedy, but we're just taking 1 damage off the War Leader's Call. 217 with you. Okay, it's a creature. We do go down to 7. It's a land. Can plus here to start, I suppose. I mean, I think we can just get lost to Arabella if we really want to. Draw 2. Yeah. I mean, we're about to victory here. You can go. May Virtue of Loyalty here as well. Could have put that on a lifelinker. Forge is fine. I think we're about out of this. This is also fine. I mean, we're just playing it out at this point. The Bevoak can come down. Bevoak. Bavauk. Looking at our graveyard. I don't love that. Nope, just looking at the deck. Just checking out the deck before they scoop. Just want to see what's up. Oh, they're like, I didn't run any new cards. Yeah, it's because we have the new Elspeth in here. It's not my fault I didn't draw into it. We run 4 of them. Yeah, we only have 1 base in the deck currently. It's tough. There are lots of good cards. Mistmoors, Beza, the other Elspeth, which I never really love. Run the play with Forge. And split up. And lockdown. It's looking good to me. Fast land. Forest. Elf. Might need to be a turn 3 lockdown game. Just slow him down. If they go 1 more rampy creature, I think we will try to slow him down. Also, it's good use of the lockdown. If it's not a rampy creature, if they go 1 more elf here, yeah, I think we'll still lock this down now. It's a little gentle 2 for 1 here. They're on Temur. Potentially Temur Dragons. Yeah, that's a card. So we don't have a good sweeper for this yet. Dropping the Forge here is a little silly. We're going to take some damage. We want to get to a place where we can split up, ideally. Plussing to make a blocker isn't awful. It's a little more mana efficient. Thing does not have trample. Just chump block and then get lost or split up. It's not elegant. Ideally, we have a better sweeper. Okay. Where does the heirloom go? To the face. I'm happy to chump block. So you do not get the draw off the heirloom. Combat damage to a player, yeah? You got trample too? Oh, this thing has trample? Does it, or is it grant trample? It does give trample. That's a great card. I did not realize that. Okay. Well, we can kill both here, I guess. We can split up the untapped creatures. Untapped creatures. Can always get lost this guy. I don't think they're gonna have hexproof, are they? Reach and ward. They're a 4-power creature matters deck, I think. This is much better than I thought. I think I didn't really think about the trample because I was mostly thinking of it in the context of dragons, which generally don't need trample because there are no blockers. So I kind of just ignored that part of the text. Reading the heirloom again. Another heirloom. All right, before going to blocks, let's give this a go. If they have hexproof, I'll be surprised. No. Manual tap on green has to be a creature. It's another one of these. What set is this? Thunder Junction. It's a world wagon on top. Okay. Ward 2. So I guess that's what we're doing this turn. All non-land permanent cards. Not so useful. Okay, our entire turn kind of has to be spent get losting this Ward 2 guy. I mean, we might as well do it now, I guess. Just get our attack off. I don't think they're showing us any haste here. You got a thing? You really gonna do something here? I'm gonna be pretty surprised if you got a 1-mana hexproof. Nah, you're just gonna torch my lifelink. That's fine. Well, the top card is an artifact that they cannot crew and thus cannot map token up. So that is fine by me. But it is a big boy. We're running triple forge, I guess. Unless they hit a land. I mean, it could kill Elspeth here, which would be sad. But there are no permanents to return anyway, so... We've not hit any of our numerous draw engines. They could whiff. If they don't hit a creature, they can't power up the World Wagon, and then just sit there and be sad. Well, we sit there and also be sad. It's a creature. It's a pretty freaking big one. Ay. Alright, so lands 6 damage to any targets? Let's see. Targets and planeswalkers. So they can go 1/1/4. And, I mean, we need a sweeper here. And I guess we lose the Elspeth. It's been a strange game with no draw engines. No endurance or talents. But we do have plenty of forges for what it's worth. Okay. Down to 15. They could still whiff here. Nope, it's creature. That's pretty bad. And they can heirloom to draw 2. Heirloom's a sweet card. It's really good, even in non-dragon decks. Just throw it in anything. Free 0 mana, draw a card. That's actually, yeah, it's really good, I think. Plus trample. That's super solid. Alright, looks like we are dead here. Kind of a non-game on our side. We did not really do a whole lot. 20 to the face. We even swept up their early stuff. They still ramped out whatever they ramped out. I guess we did a lot of 1-1 removal. The split up was only so-so. I guess split up's kind of awkward unless it's a red hasty deck. If you're attacking, it's better because then all your stuff is tapped. I don't know. Could be good with the Elspeth 0 though. Use 0, give all your stuff flying, attack all, and then split up after in like a stalemate board, and then all their stuff is untapped, so it's a clean sweep. I could see that working okay. We're on the draw. We got draw engines. We like this. Man, my back is really stiff from sitting all day. Potentially the mirror. I don't know who else is running Surveillance. Nope. It's another one of these decks. Okay. Okay, well, before they move... Oh, we have to do this now. I forgot. Yeah, okay. That's fine. We have no sweepers, so we'll just get it done. Did we already play this guy? I feel like we did. Toby showing up. Could block the Toby, I guess. Says I'm about to play the next Toby. Unless he makes it a 2-2 or 3-3. Land? Removal spell. Alright. Attack with both. Keep the Toby alive. Map token again. It's a Rakshasa. We're going to need some sweepers here. Lockdown. That's interesting. I think we just play the Innocence. And get some draws. Make another blocker. Lockdown can hit Rakshasa soon enough. And then Carrot Cake after. Draw 2 cards. Just Toby, the 3-drop we left over. Ooh! Nice. Alright, so they're that deck. Well, that is... it doesn't have trample. Death Touch and Haste. It's the copy. Death Touch and Haste. Yeah, okay. So the sweeper still gets it back at Toby. And there it is. I guess that's what happens now. They get back to Toby, hit for 5. But there's nothing else really to be done here, I don't think. I think it's kind of got to be this. Right? Yeah, it's got to be this. Get back to Toby. Recreate the trigger. Swing for 5. And they run it back. Yeah. I mean, if you got it, you got it. We did not have as much luck when we ran this. But I do think Toby is excellent with Siegebreaker. So technically, before they move to combat, we can actually stop them. I think it's still the lockdown here. Right, so we lock down, and then we, Oh, I don't know why I thought I had a removal spell. We do not have a removal spell. But we still live here, right? One more turn? I'm not sure. I thought I had to get lost in here for some reason. These guys go. We play a blocker. It doesn't have trample. Enduring Innocence is another decent blocker, honestly. As long as we block these things, I think it's okay. We get some life, too. We draw a couple cards. I mean, we... Yeah, and we can make another blocker off the Carrot Cake. It doesn't have trample. Maybe it's not the end of the world. that destroys, but it's still kind of a step in the right direction. Also doubles the token generation. Did he go for the throat? My last spell? Yeah, it kills it. Okay. Well, you had a bit more luck than I did with this deck. I do think Siegebreaker... Oh my gosh. How many lands are you running? That's so expensive. Yeah, that's too expensive. I don't think you can run that. I did like someone else ran 4 Siegebreakers, and they also had some other 4-drops in there. I feel like that was reasonable, maybe. Try to skip the 2-drops. I kind of want to give it another go. I like the concept of the deck. I just felt like it felt flat. Like, it felt like if you didn't have the Siegebreaker, you just weren't doing anything. Like, no one would ever play that deck if the Siegebreaker wasn't in it. And since there are only 4 copies of that in the deck, you know, there's no guarantee you hit it. There's no guarantee your lands on time. So it felt a little flat to me. But maybe there's a way to build it better. It's also weird that if you don't have any good targets, like, I think you want your 2-drops to be good targets too. Because the mobilized creatures aren't good targets. Because they enter tapped and attacking, but that means you don't get the mobilized attack trigger in the first place. So that was awkward too. It basically has to be an ETB. So you can run the Blink 2/2 Charming Prince, I thought could be okay. Because then, even if you like have to pick the Prince as your Blink target, if you later top deck one of the prototypes, or Toby or whatever, then you can use the Prince you were forced to target early because you had nothing better to do to then blink the other stuff that comes later. So I think that could be good. But I'm not sure the mobilized creature comes in. We're on the play with 2 lands and a lot of 5-drops. Our deck doesn't really have that many lands in general. We have no interaction also. It's probably a mulligan. Much better. Vastly better. We keep this for sure. We can either put back the Lockdown or the Get Lost. I think we'll put back the Lockdown. I don't know what they are yet. Here's a white land. Oh, okay. Well, alright, that's fine. I guess we'll carrot cake here. It's a little bit of a waste. If we save it, we probably get more draws out of it. I guess we can always play the second half. Sack it for the second half later. Next land is okay, honestly. I don't think we want to stumble on land. True Simic, World Wagon. We are gonna want to Get Lost for that. Ideally, you hold open to Get Lost here. We could always block with the Innocence, which isn't so bad. They get the ramp trigger, which is bad. Yeah, I think you hold this open. It's so, if they don't attack with it, though, it's really quite bad. I think we're going to hope they power up into it. We kind of telegraphed it by taking so long. Ideally, we can kill this thing. Nope. Okay, well, that sucks. Crew 4. Killing the elf is also kind of a waste. I mean, we have to kill this thing at instant speed. That is quite a bad outcome for us. I think we save you. Yeah, this is a really bad sequence for us. We can at least block with the Innocence, but hey. And now they play something big when we're tapped out. Maybe? Trailblazer. Add 1 mana of any color. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, the plan is the same. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is very tough to deal with. We need a sweeper and then... Yeah, that's good. That's a good sequence. Goodbye. That's bold. I mean, this one has trample, so we're not blocking that one anyway. So I'm going to trade with the elf, I guess. Goodness gracious. I think we're about dead here. Vehicle is difficult for us to interact with. Our sweepers are kind of our bread and butter, and if we can't sweep the vehicles, it's actually quite bad for us. Pretty much dead here, for being honest. This thing have trample? It does have trample. It's not so good. Whew. Yeah, I mean, that's about game right there. We can get lost one of the vehicles. We can carrot cake into a blocker. We can't play a sweeper this turn. I mean, I think that's all we're doing. We can carrot cake, make a blocker, draw a card, get lost one of the two vehicles. Hope to draw a sweeper. Hope to sweep the board. Hope they whiff on any subsequent creatures. Well, there are no creatures before combat here, which is interesting. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, well, we can start with this. Take a draw. I'm assuming there are no counters in their creature deck. This does not help so much. Another get lost. Look at that. Okay. I think we have to take these guys out. I'll include the next one in response before combat. That's my bad. Well, that's game. That was my bad. It's not a good look. Gives this one trample off the heirloom, and that will be game. Alright. That was not great. That's probably a tough matchup for us, but obviously did not play that great. We'll move on. It's okay. Whew. All right. It's Sways or Swayze. I don't know how to pronounce that. We're on the play. Yeah, it's got all sorts of good pieces. Keep this. No draw engine, but otherwise can do some stuff. Can definitely stall for a bit. Tap land. Nesting bot. I think we're going to have a good answer to that, is my guess. This is fine. I think we'll take the next land for Day of Judgment. We don't have to lock down. Lockdown's a little better against the nesting bot. We'll try to figure out if we think he'll play 3 drops or not. Orzhov Snail. Okay. Probably the most expensive Stormslayer goes. We have a good turn 4 play, though. I never even liked this card very much. I think this one can go. The block here is fine, too. They don't attack, though. You think he's going to blink this thing? It's a tap land. See if he deploys anything else. I don't think we even need to scry. I think we're waiting one more turn here. And do nothing, I guess. Next land lets us set up for the Elspeth. This is 3 mana to power up. It's in Mardu. The Jolly Balloon with haste. Okay. Well, I guess it's now time to sweep. My move. Alright, sure. Forge? We do get a nesting bot out of the deal, but if they follow up with more 1-drops and 2-drops, we could lock down. They might have the Siege Breaker, though. That's interesting. Copy of another target creature you control except with a 1/1 balloon creature. Flying in haste. Okay. Mana value 3 or greater. We don't really want to destroy that thing so much. If we play you in plus, it's not that bad. And then we Mistmoors after for double tokens. Alright, that's a big issue. Now what? I mean, the Forge does give trample. If we give flying, it does a good chunk of damage, but we're not quite there yet. All their creatures give flying. Would 2, 3, 4, 5. Would take out ours. If we had flying blockers, actually would survive. So maybe this is a Miss Moore's turn here. Okay. Say Battle of the Flyers. Let's hope we can take theirs out soon. I did not really... I mean, this is a weird deck. I mean, it does create a token copy, I guess. Now what? A Siegebreaker. I can copy that. I think quadruple or double blocking this is fine. Even triple blocking, just to guarantee, I think is also fine. All right. This is interesting. That guy is not flying. It is double tokened up, though. How much? Oh, these guys are attacking, too. Interesting. That's pretty good. Okay. We really want to kill the Siegebreaker. We don't have a way to do it. Because that every turn is not really acceptable. So if we go here, this kills it. And then we just block one of these for fun, basically. Leaves us with enough power to attack it back. I think that's fine. Draw 2 cards. Pretty nice. But now we can attack down there, Elspeth. And then lock down? Unless they have the next Simeon. Yeah, we kind of have to do this, I guess. Yeah, we could lock down here. We'd lose the carrot cake, though. Potentially keep Elspeth alive, unless they have the next Siegebreaker, which would be rough. Maybe we should go for the Forge instead. Maybe double Forge, even. That's 3 damage. 7 damage, 2 blockers back. See if the next Elspeth is in hand. I mean, if you have the next Siegebreaker in hand, it's going to be tough. Or the next Elspeth. Sonic Shrieker. This is not the end of the world. We just carded the last card, but it's going to be another Mardu Siegebreaker, because he's going to be very greedy with a lot of 4-drops. So we lose Elspeth here, sadly, and we have no cards left in hand. Face, and then the other 3 plus the flying dragon to the Elspeth. Face? Face. Face is the place. That's interesting. We can block the dragon. We still have flying. Okay. Where's that one going? This one also is going face. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we only need to make one block here, technically. When it dies, anything happen? We don't want to kill the Siegebreaker for sure. Can we win on the crackback is the question? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13. It's not really close. So that means we have to draw a sweeper, basically. Off the top, which is a little bit to ask. Yeah, that's fine. It's not a sweeper. Does gain quite a bit of life, though. It's not a bad top deck here. It's really quite a good top deck, actually. Can play you as well. It's gonna make a flying attacker that will drop us pretty low. We don't have lethal though, so I don't know what else we're gonna do here.
More heroes for the cause.
Can sack the carrot cake, gain a life. $14 damage. It's not it yet. Okay, we can sack the carrot cake and gain a life. And we'll take a lot of damage off the Siegebreaker, but it's not quite lethal yet. That is lethal though. Cannot block the flyers.
I will turn the tide.
Okay. Not enough life gain to get there. Very greedy deck. Probably 4 Siegebreakers, 4 Simians, 4 something else. A random 1-drop and a 2-drop. It's not a deck I would ever build. But we have lost the game, so. What are you going to do? Alright, I got one more in me, maybe? Oh, baby. On the play, looks reasonable. Surveil. Next land would be nice. And it is nice. Guess we'll take one more land here. Yeah, keep moving. That's an interesting card. I think we just be mana efficient. We'll deal with that a different turn. Could always sweep it up if another 2-drop comes down. Lose 1 life and endure 1. This could be a lockdown turn. Yeah, it feels like it. Let's see if they go wide or they go tall. Still a decent lockdown turn. We could wait one more turn, I guess. It's not really a huge reason to do that. Okay, they could have get lost. It could come back. We can go carrot cake plus Huh, that's interesting. Did not really expect to see that. We should probably just kill it now, for being honest. We could try to hit land if we're a little greedy. I think it's actually okay. Let's try to hit land here first. Because I might not be able to create tokens immediately. It is a land. I don't think I'm going to throw it away here. Okay. Like, they might only be able to create tokens through mobilizing or attacking. Yeah. Spectre as well. Okay. I do get a token that way. Okay. What do we most want to do here? They're only getting 1 drop return. I think we're doing okay in the race. We could Innocence, make a copy, and just try to draw more cards in them. Draw into a sweeper and take over that way. Okay, draw. We're just looking for sweepers. Land is good. No attacks. They'll get 1 draw off the talent, but they don't have to get infinite draws this turn. Right now we are outdrawing them. Torch Exile is tough. Okay, yeah, we're definitely looking for that next sweeper. Here come the troops. We can't quite kill any Bakal here. Maybe we have no blocks this turn. We could Stormslay and just plus this coming turn and make 4 blockers. Draw a card, try to draw into the sweeper still. Not a sweeper. Carrot Cake would make 1. Could get lost to talent, but we're still both drawing here. So maybe it's okay. I think we'll try. I guess they make a lot of attackers here. I think we have to kill the Anipa Call. We have to do it now if we want to do it. Okay. It's probably this now. And if we're gonna... Ah, shit, we should have killed the talent first. Well, I think it's gonna be this as well, even though we missed the trigger. Then we carrot cake. Okay, that's all for this turn. It's a lot of map tokens for them. It's the next Anim Bakal. Still, a sweeper does fundamentally change the game. Another Anim Bakal. Okay. Land for turn. If it's 3 power, we can kill it. That's not really what I want to do with this. Lockdown. It's pretty good here. I think you leave it on top, even though they have the next Anipa Call. Oh, we really want the sweeper though. Burn the get lost. I guess it's fine. Telegraph the sweep. We still have the Caretaker's talent left over. Another land. Okay. So here's this one. They could run a Shard Mage Rescue or something. It'd be weird, but it could be done. Alright, pretty much had to get lost at this point. We've run 3 of them down. Next, the Nipa Call. They shouldn't have a haste creature to attack with. Unless they had the Mardu Siegebreaker. Nesting Bot, okay. Another one of those guys. Alright, it is time to draw some good cards here. Land. This is a little bit of a waste, but she has a ton of loyalty.
Welcome all allies.
Tape Judgment is nice. Okay, we can block and sack and then sweep. This is all okay. She might even survive the turn. That's a card. We don't have many get lost left for that. But we're in a decent position now. Okay. To a creature. Alright, I guess we sack this one. Alright, we lose the first Elspeth. We got the next one on the way, though. And we have the clean sweep. And we even have mana to redeploy her. Not that bad. An outcome. They do get the nesting bot off. Okay. Land. Judgments. Elspeth looking nice. Plus, make some blockers. Draw a card.
More heroes for the cause.
Talent, also nice. 36 cards left. Plenty of time to win. Let's see if they're out of gas here. Another Sinkhole Survivor. Just, yeah, we can double block this. Because we got the next token off the Elspeth. Could also exile this thing. I guess that's actually what we want to do here. I'm going to make a fish or a token. Make a fish here is fine. Next Elspeth. Okay, this is fine. Oh, mana value 3 or greater. Whoops. Shit. Okay. Messed that up. Angel with flying. 4 damage. Yeah, we don't have an answer to this yet. Whoops. My bad. Flying until your next turn. That's interesting. I guess we can make a whole bunch of those. Or just go for the draw plan. That's also fine. Okay, now we just randomly have some flying blockers, which we can block and sack with the Fountain Port. I did not read that land. Okay. That is a big issue off the War Leader's call. But they have to attack to get the trigger. Yeah, alright, here we go. Block, block. Sack a token, draw a card. Life is good. Another creature. That's a 9. That is a decent draw for a lot of different reasons. It's pretty close to ending it on the spot. Plenty of flying blockers now. They'll get a lot of triggers off, so that 4 mana open. Get lost on the call makes a lot of sense, I think. So that means we can carrot cake here as well, basically. Sure, it's fine. Okay. Oh, didn't level up. Sorry, dude. It's late. It's late. I'm playing for 8 hours here. 9 hours. I'm about ready to be done. Alright, he will get the attackers. Let's pick off the call. And then we should be about fine to close out the game. We might not even have to block anything. 2-0. Okay. Give everyone flying. Swing for +1 in flying. 12. 13, 14, 15, 16. Seems like lethal to me. Just, yeah. Right? Goodness gracious. That's ridiculous. That's so strong. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm getting tired. Maybe I'll stop here for tonight. I could try to play a little bit tomorrow morning, but I am wearing out. I'm not playing as well as I usually do. Okay, we'll take a look at the deck real quick, and then we're going to close out because I am really tired. She's ridiculously strong. The 0 ability is crazy. It's not just tokens that get +1/+1 and flying. It's all your creatures, all of them. Any Basil lying around, any Mistmores lying around, even your, I guess not your Forge tokens because you can't power them up yet, but pretty ridiculous stuff. Very good. I mean, if I'm not mad at 4 of, as long as you run, you probably need 4 Day of Judgments in there too somehow, but she's good. She is really damn good. So if you like this style, you're going to love this. If you enjoyed the video, you can like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Have a great day, and I will see you maybe in the next one.